Hi everyone, welcome to the video. I'm Baran Erdoğan. I'm an electrical and electronics engineering student, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to my Physics 102 experiment project. It's about capacitance measurements and comparisons with different values of capacitance and space permittivity constants with varying distance values. The lab equipment that were used in the experiment are a multimeter and two different capacitors with different capacitance values, and as well as resistance, their resistors to protect the circuits, a power supply that would supply the circuit with 20 voltage. A calculator is also used to make calculations easier for the experimenter, and wires. The procedure was that building the circuits with resistor, power supply and capacitance, and then redo the circuit with changing the material between the plates of the capacitors, initially which was initially air, and then it became paper for the same capacitor, and the distance between the plates were changed, and the values of capacitance were measured and calculated for the different distances for both air and paper as the material between the plates of the capacitor. And then the second capacitor is used on the same implemented circuit as the same distance values, and which were 5, 7, 9 and 11 centimeters. The capacitance values are both measured and calculated for that different capacitor as well. The material between that second capacitor's plates were also air, so we had three different situations to compare with each other. The first capacitor, let's say capacitor A, with air between the plates, and again the first capacitor A, with paper between the plates, and capacitor B, which has much higher capacitance value compared to capacitor A, with air between its plates. We could easily see the difference of the measured and calculated values. They were going higher and lower as we changed the air into paper and the capacitor A into capacitor B. And then a graph is sketched. The graph was the graph of capacitance with respect to 1 over distance, and since the formula used is C equals E times AD, and we are using C and D, 1 over D, but yeah, the graph, the graph is expected to be a linear graph, and after sketching the graph, it was indeed linear. Thank you for listening.